eniswadi hunu bi a yede ba ba ye Ghana yi asem ne nyina ne se abato ho won sunsuaso so okoto abama obi a ontumi nya adwuma no a wato aba na wie enam ebufuo bi nti nam haw bi a wo famu anani nti anya mencha de na ma kire omu se NDC for na de sa haw nyina aba omona de bia se ye pensioners call striker amako ka so na MPP kunipa MPP kuba sa omo na hyesu mase a omo create situation we enti NDC for mambofo NDC for enye amayoku a ese etoba mo na ese de sredi a retu banimu ne se kasa ya ye ne mu aka na yi mummoa mane nkwa ekiri mummoa ema Ghana fo nyina ente na omo nti ase se abato a ye to yi yentumi ntoma NDC because ye toma omo a omo meboa Ghana dachi omo ena ama ohawi aba nti yema abato we punish omo yenkoto aba entia NDC se be ya ombesachira efisa suba body we ho na aboa amagana akonkan se to abama MPP Nanado Danko MPP Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA nduma Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo aban aye oba betoa so ahyemukina amana boa Ghana ama yakonim ye to abama Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA no yenhwe se ye beto abama MPP parliamentary candidates ni nyina se be ya MPP nya dodo o parliament se be ya sa hwehwei a NDC for de gu nkrata so yi emba mu de biara da bio da mo nyina sese mobile at this point
I said ya moya ne da no sorry. Said ya moya ne da mama no best mo say mo be share page no e dia mama. Wa wo hwe me bia bo modern ya na bo me na share page no mama. Eni di mo ara. We bia wo hwe me free bia. Share page ni bi mama. And there was a very interesting program yeah be mama da na apia. Me chia pa me hu ha che. Me hu ha che pa. Ho se bi bia boko. More TikTok so esremo mo share page na ye den MIA esremo union more TikTok no so mo modern and share page na my na me be shirawo so be share na me shirawo so share baby I will share me free bia say am aka no me ma wadwo mama waha mama wakwa basronko at the band edumedi so and they were very program I putting it together correctly. I believe say in any budget home to mess them mama modiana mon share page in the mamina into me co mali dia tebi me who has watched me who also a hatchet mammy me who watch it ya mumra munim say a boy 11:30 pa ya near waha that's them say mama BAWUMIA na yentumi empushi ade we na enko nyakopon tinani emfanchiro bia ya doba ade ase na Wednesday ukuada I don't know be ahomachia enyanya ahomacha no pay akra kwa bonten kakra na am say me yenya yi the weather ni change say dey anasa na yen to mo fancheme some voice no more and you do and yes solid no fancy me, but still I better get to the job and done. My improper dressing be I mean any no fancy me. Feel like gentleman. All right. When you go for more then show no consider yet Nadumuti. Amen. Michiana Nado, His Excellency, President of Ghana. Nene yere Michiana Mechia, the whiskey of Ghana politics. Alaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, baby, I will be a heading check a CMA, Koswana Boy Jumadeng, one Obaku could do for Miss Samira BAWUMIA, the incoming First Lady of Ghana. Maybe I will be an Yaslinya Mishira at the Mamo, saying Alcopon, Emma Mufra Dumunqua Dumuna, dear war, Bakuma so, ne dear woman, I mean, Mamun to me from bedroom on my Ghana. Michiasa, Michia, MPP phone, and there's a me starting me the press conference or more year and start a leader Richard Anyaba communication leader. I press conference and yama dia to Jano in fact a move your me na whosu ye media dani na meka say so one pass a gun and near all shaman there so we NDCU so we MPP so one pass up a gun across upon there then their time now so say I say I didn't have maybe between chain. Now you jite it in near money. Now you start here near my a bit to me a pushy and adding your quenim. I strongly believe say no and a bit to me the Ghana and do baby as a circle. Me senior man could actually come chiapa senior share page ni be mommy when I maybe a bit sure I will share. Obed Bonnie, me that say, and I appear my booty, mammy Lydia Tebi, my booty, mommy, me ankasa, Nanajimai, my booty. Miss B, one and only Miss B. I say God blessing and protection on you, Felix and political zone family. Unyakopon showers so Miss B. Young got TikTok, so young go one. Willie, why join it? Me that say. My bet K, why join it? Me that also say. Nana, me King Solo, also where be you? Ace JBB highest me who. Sophia Watche, I believe if that is the name. So now couple show more custom tap na share page in the mammy. And one of BAWUMIA man and the program I no very important. I mean Adam. And there as I say your money may be a daddy. Now answer no the person me day we started. Now me de shemini anom MPP phone kunai. Na mo huni bibi. Sa analysis we yaya dada. Me say about 2 years ago. Answer na impo no ye be omo kan say 2020 crown. We did it, but I feel say better say ye be so higher than ama enkrofo ati ase. Me slow election we. The end me dey starting say some be kaya NDC for ekachre yen Ghana for say woman wo you say more chance of winning. Impo ma omo there yen say ye nim na ye mistake na ye kofa His Excellency Alaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA crowd never there and your campaign your friend campaign kura omunye bio. And I okay, Andra, you have been babbling the speaker to stupid. We miss you all right. Okay, yes, I miss you. You see, Sami Jamfi Kurenya Kukudru highest. Ekotena platform so can say, oh, so you could BAWUMIA campaign crowd omunye bio. I remember Eric J. was sempa. Or says you could BAWUMIA the omobeya and say, Omo di videos be shame no matter keke no more. So they had everything say election we there omo be fa ni D2 afa no kra patwa baswa share page ni mame na like so momo den like page no na adwuma ye na na ye adwuma so o share na wa like na akọ akire nyame be shira so Ibn Said minu ya obo adwuma my zongo caucus guy nyame nkoso nshira na ade ba akọ ade bia me ka say e de kire me nkrofo ni say NDC is not, I'm sorry, and again, I don't mean to insult right away, but it is not a thinking party. Even NDC is not a thinking party. And let me tell you why it is not a thinking party. Very simple. Okay? Yato aba ewo Ghana 8 times. Muntio, logically. Sometimes they are not be say you are teaching NDC too much sense, but it is like because we need a credible opposition because the Omo Magana are too cheap as a Ghana they can say anything can happen. You talk about 8 times. Anytime be amo NDC, Bobe to me winning a baby ano. First, 10 regions. You have to win more than 7 or 7 of the 10 regions in order for you to become president. And I'm showing the data here very soon, just so people can know. Utie, when you go to 2004, President Kufuor to me is it 4 regions per Eddie Winnie. Nanado, the first time or call you know to me the 2 regions per Eddie second round on the Tamils. 2 regions. All Nanado needed was 2 regions to get a runoff. Saturday 10 regions. And then anybody or research or no craft for any political research or the comma MPP and NDC for the winning I'm talking about real research to be a research Ebeka say per the data and the figures there no utie the NDC would have to win say it was 16 regions so NDC would have to win 12 the least 11 of those regions in order for them to become president. Think about it. That's why I said, this current NDC, no, minim the Yakoba umutrimu amuko choose leadership, but this leadership is a wicked leadership to them. And sadly, their members don't know. Mama, Michiao, Nyankasa, Diana also sa. Munima 70. 1. Epi akuma ti hamame neti hayi mame pa minu aba se NDC be wini election a bra na ye 10 no age so ma wini 7 to 8 of the 10 regions no and sa na woman to me benya president. I'm talking about the presidential election. Okay, now President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Tamils first round you lose ye no or the 2 regions per Asantini Eastern keke. Utie. Et to me the call second round. E pie man call second round. Now regions now be 16. And per the calculation and the data no, NDC would have to win out of the 16 no 12 or 11. The least regions they can win is 11 and they become president. Oh, we need 10 krana, they will still fail. And this is fact. This is data. This is not me making it up. If you also research it, you'll find it. Now, I was so happy when I saw the EC's regional breakdown of voters. That is the first thing I'm a person made share minuanum MPP phone kuna say, yeah, kodeng. Na say yema yeni da hone yema yeni eye denya. Trust me in you, say NDC would be a thing of the past. highest. See it me pa ye election way. Emma His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ne napo ebe famante no lead MPP. Emma ye the digan anymore. NDC will cease to come to power again. They will be done. What your crana? CPP. I'm telling you a fact. Nyame Adauroma vote register no in Upper West. Yeah, Dr. BAWUMIA area, I believe so. Debut since it's on was Savannah. Doctor was Savannah, I'm sure. But in Upper West, what side honor? 1 year vote to, and as 1 year vote to a BAE, 518,365. All MPP needs to do from there is to get 300,000 out of the 500, which is possible. Per the data we have, hardcore data. All we need to do is to get 300. Now, you know what he calculated. Yes. Mama, me pacho obi moame why calculator for ne moame. Or me, I think I can find a calculator. I can find a calculator on my own. Yanko. Good. Okay. In Upper West, MPP needs at least 300. Let's say 300,000. Okay, 300 out of it. Plus. Over Upper Easter, NDC can win that side. Upper East one, but no crown, a slim win. So to me win. But may you too confident say with the type of campaign Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA no nutima ayeno. We so mesremo men America. Say yanhwe ni ye anke ni ye Dr. BAWUMIA betumi sweep the 5 northern regions. I don't know why I'm there when it comes to the northern region. Even though some of them are still deeply rooted in NDC, we cannot discount that fact. But I say, northern region for ni now say no omenya and you be like a shameful is like there is a new ignition of energy in the north. Dr. BAWUMIA all beninano say usha crowder a pulu di nechia where the mo fan chamenya tribal but seven nana do krenya sa crowd na fan di nechiwo. Ena Madam Fudi Sister Eunice or can say me chrem Sister Eunice baby I will be a michiao ofri no for or can say me chrem I say Felix. I know my northern people, especially those ones that are Muslims. They know we say it is one of their own. Hey, and they send you beto Obama MP no kran NDC krana Parliament president ne die who train mu time beto am about. And I'm so sure I know what I'm talking about. Now, me dem need to why me say Sister Eunice. The conversation on me have here no. I'm beginning to have more confidence. Say highest grow. Even though say NDC deeply rooted in the northern, no, I'm telling you, say for this time, because guess what is happening? No, already since you are not NDC for occupy our north, no, MPP are getting now. Say who come off work? You were more seats, and now MPP were more seats. NDC, it's a fact. I feel there. Upper East for register 741,000. Out of the 700, no, we just need 400 out of that, which is possible looking at what is happening. So over Northeaster, I'm registered 339. MPP, Yenyamu 180,000. Yenyamu 180. Yenyamu 180. Now for Yambra Northern Region. Northern Region here 1.2 million. Me kesi me bo enemo marke me. NPP will win the Northern Region. Anya Kran yebenya 800,000 votes from the Northern Region. And 1 million. But the Northern Region this time it will switch direct big time for the NPP in terms of the presidential. So let's even have 800,000. Okay. Plus Savannah region, I believe, say that is the hometown of Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. I believe so. You see that Upper West or Savannah, but I think Savannah. Savannah registered 342,000 people. Out of the 342, definitely doctor is getting at least 200,000 of that. No two ways about that. He will get 200,000 of that. That is no two ways about that. Now, let's come to OT. OT is 400, but OT, I'm going to go 50-50. So OT, instead of the 400, I will give NPP 150,000. OT. Mema NPP 150,000. Now let's go to Bunu East. Bunu East registered 672,000 people. Out of the 600, then we are getting at least 400,000. Yeah, we are getting at least 400,000 from there. That is Bunu East. Now let's come to Bunu. Chairman Abron, yes, please. It's 700. Sorry. It's 719. I'm very, very sure. So we can get out of the 700, at least 500,000 out of that side. What you say? I feel uncle. Bano, I have they always vote MPP. I'm register at 359. Out of the 300, we are taking 250. And that's all 250. 250,000. Afiyambra, Western region. Western region always votes NPP. And they are going to vote NPP this time massively due to the rules and other things I or Western region, because they complain about it a lot. It is not fully done, but Omuguso Omoye, very good job in that area. They registered 500. Out of the 500, NPP is taking 300,000. But Patomo Martin and Semi are making you. Now for Yambra. Oh, no, sorry. Western North. That was Western North. Yeah. Yamomo. That's actually also. Yamomo capital. Yamomo Aquine. Yamomo all those cocoa rules near the baby by Ayano. That's the secretary also area. Now let's come to Western region. And like I said, Western region always votes with the how do you call it? MPP. And 1.2 million. No, almost some register here. 1.2 million and I'm register here. Out of the 1.2, NPP is getting at least 600,000. At least 600,000 out of the 1.2. We are getting that. Plus, I'm just giving absolute Yanko. Now let's come to Central region. 1.7. Out of the 1.7, we are getting 1 million from the Central region. That is a fact. 1 million. Yeah. We are getting 1 million for a fact. Now, Yanko into voter region. Voter region, this time I'm going to register 1 million people. That is a very high number. Out of the 1 million people is voter region, obviously. I'm sure, say, NPP bet me out of the 1 million, we can get 400,000 out of the NDC will definitely going to win the voter region in the totality overall. But we are going to increase in terms of amount, fact and factuality. I'm not doing just bias politics, no. 400,000 in the voter region. Now we are left with Ashanti, Greater Accra, and Eastern region. Now let's go to Greater Accra. 3 million people, or let's say 3.7 million people, are registered to vote. So all things being equal, let the MPP take, because definitely they are going to look at the developments and whatever are buying crime for on the side. If you go to the landing beaches, if you go to the harbor, like the fishing harbors and things that the Ga people ask for, the indigenous, like the real Gas have asked for, that they have gotten. how they have automated premix and then premix no sebe or register and a winya yes so you could see party ni bi fie no ma be chama mo. All these things are factors that the Ghana people should be looking at in voting. The fact say MPP elevate your crop for our party democrat should also give them a boost to say now the MPP has come for us. Now if you select MPP so they know say at least Napo being the vice president, the wife is also somewhat Ghana, and I say Ghana so definitely they want their own. The first time they will have a guy come to the front again after Nadu Mills. I mean, I left the scene because after Nadu Mills, you know, me whom Craning first lady and I in Craning be a watcher that a peja apart from Okuboya, it may be peja bedus level. So I really think say for that we should be able to get at least out of the 3 million, we should be able to get 1.5 out of the 3 million or 1.7. So let's take even 1.7. And I'm doing this thing because I know what I'm doing, all right? 1.7 million. Yeah. 1.7 million. Now, say the Greater Accra, TNU. So far, they are calculating yeah, they baby as a voter, NDC for winning, yeah, momo, yeah, even Greater Accra, momo. Remember, because 3.7 and I have 1.7 per. And you do 2 in higher than Ediama NDC for so much for Greater Accra. Even with these regions, I calculate here, East Nemae, Ashanti region, Enyamba, you know, MPP is already 7.18 million. 7,180,000 so far. I said the last election, you had the 6 million they win here. Already, no, with this free education for you, just this alone, no, we have 7 million. As Eastern region did 1.8 million. We are going to get 1 million in Eastern region. So plus 1 million. Plus 1 million. Yeah. In Eastern region. That takes us to 8 million. Now, Yanko Ashanti, the power bank. Ashanti registered 3.2 million. Yabema NDC for 1 million. Nyashe. Mayama 1 million. The last time we had 600. Yeah, 600,000. This time Mayama NDC for 1 million. Now the Yamfa 2.2 no. Into Yamfa with the 2 million per plus 2 million. Plus 2 million. NPP said all things go equal per the registration on my now. All things being equal now, we are supposed to get 10 million votes. Let's say out of the 10 million, out of the 10 million, let's lose even 2 million out of it. We still have 8 million. That will cross us past the 50 plus 1. That is why I said NDC is a party that is they don't think. Because this is the time where Sanka almost started Kanyama, Omobeye, Ediama Sebi one and Crow for Ebeyama floating voters, Ombeyama and Crowfa Sebi Omuni party, Omunkola, Abi Oma Jene, Aquaquaya to say Abia, a cheddar, and the was canting on an able to match your mind. You see, this is the time they are supposed to sell these type of things to them. But what happens? What happens? They are not doing that. They are rather using their parliament headed by their speaker to torment the very life of Obama. And that is why I keep saying, say Ghana for pa yen hwehan akoye na niam mu ade niam aboa eden o bere wunim se sebio mprediasa John Dramani Mahama o ma mete sa niam no so emfa ma na uko jinemu chenchini ya John Dramani Mahama koto abafo a ebe ha okay, sorry. So it's 3 regions. Okay. So Eastern, Ashanti, BA. Okay. Okay, Madam Keisha, thank you so much for the info. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, let's get back to work. Oh, share page there. Yeah, seniors, me change money na. Me say yene a yesi ye buafu kra MPP fo amosi omo buafu ba we your mom akọ register yemfa no so omo si omo buafu kra se omo nkoto aba. Madam Chastina, still no NPP would have more than 7 million votes in this coming election, and that is easily going to cross that 50+1. Mama NDC for emfa omo no message campaign no mo de takashe eni gidigidi ye and omo dwene se omo de be ya de na mbo mama yemfa yani ento Dr. BAWUMIA ne nsusu ye ne nhyehyeye a opeso de beboa Ghana na Ghana man etumi etumpon me de ade bi kire me nuanom a eye artist for eye very important say meka Dr. BAWUMIA policies ni bi ho asem e de a kire empempi no me say me artist me ye bia me to nwom pa me bo live band ne ade pa wo mo ni me de o mo ni me na empempi no to da na wo ye show na opese ofo obi free Ghana na wo de ne ba eya na ye problem utie eya na ye problem visa sem ne ade one of excellency Dr. BAWUMIA ade opese de boa the creative art ne say se wunya show esan se we registered esan se ukura wo Ghana card ne ebetumi trace u ba bia obekwa akoche bia enti no se wunya show na se bia anka the way of getting visa no the foreign ministry and the tourism ministry comes together and they work on your visa for you to go and perform ewe bruchiri mo kai nyum we Reggie Rockstone ya banzo visa ne ya USD and there ya banzo visa ne ya banzo visa ya minim artists bebre ya try say ya do mo ba Canada ha ya banzo bebre visa but sende se one kasa wo sovereign country no guarantee am I say there be where juma we did no enti say lending for say opel say bra beto no a yes so aban de betumi aya ne say ye beboa na o visa processes a ubenya no ebe ye easy amount na why den na wo so atumi akwakobo show apel dollars o euros o pounds kakra de agu botom. This is a thinking man. This is Dr. BAWUMIA. You are asking the creative art and tourism industry. This is what he wants to do for you and I as musicians, as a comedians who perform on stage. As he said, Dr. Like no of we. Biananka squad be one almost so can wako. Now so you try this and no guarantee now. But if the sovereign state, if the country is guaranteeing these things for you, obviously they are going to give you the visa. Na another opportunity ba abine to me I guarantee amawako. Lord James Patron Hoyapa. This is a deliberate policy to what? To fix the creative arts void ne da hono. Be able to say Gamru, working with them so that we can collect the royalties for you. And then, what artists to me, Juma, I am going to say, Spotify, near no 1 million streams, 2 million. So, yeah, business 1 million, 2 million. No, scarce say no munya womb. Your boss can let you cry. Just say, I didn't know kind of man. I say, no crash at the free me because Kobon, no matter what is the video over $10,000, $8,000. Na where we add the akotu TV so na where we acquire marketing radio to ya payola nema we ni na we na ye de akoto na ye stream na nipa bi ehu mobo stream ya ma be 1 million e san ka didi ni yes 1 million yen to me ma we. There are some people who get for 1 million you get less than $1,000. You get less than $1,000 for 1 million streams. But say you will state-owned stream platform. No where the here say wo ton wa de tax kakra aban na ebeto no aban na to sikani ni na aba account to me direct enti se me kona me ko download onyom ana me kona se me nyako stream onyom right away e click it bosom na so asika se di begu account to as artist wunya enti wa find one stone to kill two birds. Wo artist no ubenya usika enwa no aban no so be den aban no so benya kakra ate afiri ho na ono so de aye akwan or they are a hospital near the amount as a creative person. I went to Miakum. This is Dr. BAWUMIA, full of ideas, full of innovations. I played with Ghanaians. Mama Mayim failed this man. All in the name, say me NDC, me NDC. Fine, we NDC, but this current NDC, they are not speaking shit. They are not saying nothing. This current NDC pan with John Dramani Mahama, the worst leadership, the worst NDC set we have seen in the history of the NDC. Because the only thing on their mind, and they don't care what they destroy, they don't care what they kill, they don't care what they beat. The only thing on their mind is Mahama. Mahama has to come. Mahama, because if he doesn't come, some of us, we are doomed. We are not going to come to Parliament again. We are dead. We can't steal money to go and do our proper retirement. Like the last time, we were not prepared and they took us out of office. Right now, we have to come back and also eat. So that is what they're doing. But Dr. BAWUMIA is giving you accurate solutions to the same problem you and I have complained about over the years. Now, a visa-free policy was a building on the success of the year of return and beyond the return, which brought waves of visitors and investors to Ghana, highlighted our cultural vibrancy and historical significance, and paved the way for initiatives like December in Ghana. My government would implement a visa-free policy for nationals of Africans and Caribbean countries visiting Ghana. In TNA, African descent for 1 year person ba Ghana, obi wo person ba Ghana, so tell the visa process and the intino mma owuska, you see a man then a visa free because omo Africa for omo Caribbean for. Let's bring them in because when they come inside it enlarges the economy. Or say, this initiative will strengthen Pan-African and Caribbean unity, boost tourism, and enhance trade investment, which is true. Now, those people following Mahama in the creative arts, can they tell us one policy from Mahama for the creative art? The reason why we should vote for Mahama. As a creative arts, person, as a creative art person, what are you giving me for me to what? For me to vote for you? Mahama hasn't showed nothing, but yet some wicked people in Ghana want us to keep a blind eye to how incompetent Mahama is and go and vote him to power. It will not happen again. Now, we are starting the actual thing. If you remember, for the past week, what has happened in Parliament has come to show say NDC as a political party don't want anything better for Ghana but themselves. Now, and there me will video be old videos be of Bagbin. Me pese mebo na ye ni na ye tumidi ye nito form na ye hwade. Muni bibi. Bagbin one time contested John Dramani Mahama. Okay. Bagbin nimpefe say John Mahama is not qualified, and let me say, I will not even say qualified. It's not good enough. He doesn't have the leadership skills that is needed to lead the nation. I didn't say it. Remember video, no way. Utie. Speaker Babena and then or pesa Ghana share all because of John Dramani Mahama. Utie. Bagbin or pesa Ghana say all because say or pesel said you John Mahama one mebo brebia we kunyane so no ebetumi agina bio and obetumi ababi disubio no and then the wire free nsem o kai na so nyamete ase ye de ye wire mfiye say Mahama dwene say ye was short memory a ye de ye be kai ne say ye ni short memory say Bagbin dwene so was short memory a ye be kai ne say ye no bi de ye ni short memory. And when I make a symbol on TikTok, and I say, and now data, technology, internet, ne ade abentino. They say, what near maybe I obey it is documented automatically. And this our chinabi, okay, free education 419. Next idea china because on a day sa policy ne buy but one year video ne about. And then so Kojira baby say, oh, where we need what pay sabi parliament na the idea. Yabekwa kofa video abrewa. Now we say we need to microphone ko ye dede and microphone fa hu ye. So these type of technologies now be man aye dear the party NDC. They can't get anything through. I'm telling you. Plot BR NDC afa. Plot BR omufe at the end of the day, no, not a backfire, a backfire hard on them. The only thing that is saving NDC is say members na woman baby adwene no adaketo. Utie because they are leaders back no and then yetie. It is a leader na twa metro kra ma ya bɔ me betu akuna anya hwe ye party. Ghanaians are waking up. And with the emergence of keeping data, having the stats to compare, no, doing campaign by NDC people from now going is going to be hard. And everything that goes, they grab onto it. Utie, BBR, they grab onto it. Akoko biya ko wo no mujinem. Nane Akufo-Addo ama enkuko e wo Ghana ni na ewu. Oh, mami bia ko ware na wantumi anwo sese kura de na Akufo-Addo nti e ma no ko ware ayenwo. Yemfa nkoto aba. Na unim se papa we yare. O yare se kan o yare bacho we yare nti mo nkoto aba se onipa ne yare mo nkoto aba ma NDC cause obi yare. Seven. It's like Asemo. Does the NDC sit back and look at all these things they do? And I said they are just okay. Like Omunkro for Kakra, street bay de Kakrano. We are fine with it. We are not trying to enlarge our coast. We are not trying to bring anybody in. So far as I able to make fuel one with DHC, no man will say, hey, Charlie, yes, your parliament here, match ye Jimmy, NDC, and I know about Bass Unim. Say Jimmy line, they have accepted it onto themselves. And they clap. Messi, it is the only political party, a man standing in front of them is insulting them, and they clap. And this is for me, more pass. So I say, Mahama, I see MP before, or my papa, and this is for the more. They clap. Hey, they say, Ghana cannot say you, Ghana cannot say, share, Radi, I had you. Hey, Ghana sitting in a say, no, hey, Radi, hey, you're good. Hey, how did I do so? We're a champion. I thought for my idea. Ghana cannot say, hey, it's gonna say, yeah. It's not parliament, yeah, your machination. This is cannot say a Akufo-Addo, your chance, a bit show, no. What am I who say me? One more mujina woman, the agency is cannot say, one more get the fool. One more get the fool. That was a part in the Yansen woman, Papa Rollins said the court. Kakrano so hakano ye dia ton edi jiska. Nti adwene no nko, adwene no embonko, adwene no NDC adwene no embonko. Wo ye NDC businessman, businesswoman. No it is a sin in say account. You are happy because Atofonsin will become the finance minister. He doesn't know you in Kwabi Brem District. You are happy because Sam George is going to be a communication minister. Sam George is from where? Sam George is from Pram. Utibodi Onimu. But you are happy there. Obojo kakrana wo ye no. Ah, won pai body na say sika nyina ma nanka usutumi ya 1 or 2 no. Politics inti. Said the Abeka so minor sainty. And this in any Jesus city na say. This ni come mokola kota de. This ni come alamata kota de. Okokeje ya kota de. Ye ni na hwa na obi adiga. Nanso okona se brode aboa dia. Nani age se brode aboa dia adentia Monday ye de baba radio station abekire se brode betem back 50 Ghana we dey yentumi. You're not political message. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? No, man. No, this can't be Ghana, man. No. We refuse to have that type of empty Ghana. Me say, odi dwa wo ho. Anwa ne yatum. Nani agi say yatu anwa no because of the koya politics say yatu anwa. Ghana deserves better than this. And today, Speaker Bagbin, I can send for John Dramani Mahama. Me person me no me na ye bia yasum ni etie. Na eya mo say Speaker Bagbin, any the NDC for mpanifo nim pefe say John Dramani Mahama is incompetent. John Dramani Mahama doesn't have leadership skills, but are still encouraging this man and pushing his agenda. Because who Bagbin would say, John Mahama, the decision making, and I'm going to play the video. NDC for na moment heavy. Obe to go Facebook akohe, obe ko YouTube akohe, Felix Apia political zone. Mutie, me bebo abamba bene no mu voice yo kira mo NDC for ne say. Mahama ne de eba ne leadership. Oye ni papa. Asem we sebe maka wa hada. Say oyobi a ne nsem wo mre. De bia meka na ha. The reason why these people like Mahama is because oyobi a ne nsem wo mre. Until say yen crop we. One say yen squad ne de scanner house here maybe fuck off wo kra wo ni degree. Koda kodara wo she ye pay e bota ni am is scared. But then this the said there with TBR will be didie. Say Mahama wo wa. And that is why they are pushing. What I don't support, they say Mahama no sikana esan ko de koye car kwan na driver contemba ntem etumi nye sika no. Eno no de biro mo wedi. Sikana esan ko de ba pipiase. Ebeye mo communities eyi ne mamu no, e clinic ne mamu no. Eno no o cha mamu wedi no. That is why I don't support that Mahama. Fires are face what you say. Because enye ne nsem na egu no and a chere say oba beboa Ghana. Nembo the odisika na ye de ama ne be yama na ka obi ade say dia na na ado ne BAWUMIA yi. That is what I'm looking for. And that is why I still fight for MPP. That is why I get insulted, I get kicked out, I get outcast. Sometimes some of them don't even want to see my call, but I can't give up because the ultimate goal is to make sure that every Ghanaian benefits from the national cake. And the only political party or institute is NPP. And that is why forever I can't turn my back for MPP. Your brome said then, your pamome said then, your chimenim said then, I'm still gonna be for because at least anya she the policy ba kumunu bi ba ebeka minua baby ba ebeka mesuwe bi ba ebeka janka bi ba ebeka like that is the thing that wows me about MPP. It's not about their giving. And Urban Bagbin is telling us say Mahama dianka ni nsem omre we fine man nemu me ba na dwene a yedibu man a oni bi so face me boa regardez là-bas il na hwebi yentwen. This is Urban Bagbin.
In the case of His Excellency Mahama, it was a conscious, deliberate, strategically couched by me to get him through. That he knows. And a lot of MPs who were around were aware of what I was.
Or say, said the Mahama, Eba be vice president, no to me for be president, no, or no abamba benin the engineer. Now MP say, oh, at that time, in or can papa, why Mamila Mahama. In this occasion, so on your fetia, one na mananya ya because or GD said, Mahama no any papa, then so ebana amembua or nyade. And me as a volume was very low. And I don't know how to give it to a speaker. Probably would have done that, but no crowd system. Yes, I'm a casa emba. So right, when can I finish setting up? Setting BBR. Sorry, but I'm from Sonia. Let's listen to it just like that for me. I may try to maybe about volume in NC. Volume maybe. And one no volume NC. Okay, to patch away there. Mon fan chamina mon yen maso na muntie dia Urban Bagbin. Mo more TikTok no mitia meka chremo like bit by bit. Eka about John Dramani Mahama.
So that is why I claim to have been one of the people who have seen him to where he got to. And so it's not that I have an edge over him, but I believe strongly that his style of leadership, particularly the problems he have with taking decisions. And so
what it? Or see or no Bagbin no, and yes our time Mahama. Name or say we can't leave the country in the hands of John Mahama again because his style of leadership is so catastrophic for the nation. Or say, yen to me and Mahama and the because the style of leadership no a bomb catastrophic. Alban Smana Kingsford Bagbin and a kafa John Mahama. And that's how Papa if we at the Parliamentary and who India me. A person Mahama now no enim say only a junior yedibu mine and sabedi Ghana suntino or Ghana for aso. A yan say or MPP for aso. Now so onim say MPP for aso ya Ghana for. A yan say or NDC for aso. NDC for aso ya Ghana for into the air cost no yen na ye suffer. But when a man doesn't care the damage he does, and we want to turn a nation upside down, Sebium Previasa, Obi a lawyer, Bagbin as a lawyer. Obi him say ban the constitution, and now Emra. It is only the courts that interpret it. Since when did speakers interpret law? Sa power no as a speaker clause, ne? And NDC people want you to believe, say, the speaker is right for declaring. You see how dangerous these people are. NDC for them say, the speaker per law cannot interpret any law. Some of these NDC people call themselves lawyers in parliament. They know the law. But they know they have no message. Galam said, "Young comedy by the Kakren and Sakoto so much." They say, "Young say, woman and share because Kubu his videos near the Chagugan of when he be." Now, show me, it is very sad. Now, show me, even you, I don't think that you have been a lawyer, but ever since you grew up, Sister Cynthia and Penifua Moshame, was not so many Ghana starting here. We are starting here. The Ben what it says Speaker of the House in America and house house says Senate and House. So Senate no. The Ben what it says Senate for and I say House for Speaker and I say leader artisanal and interpret law. Why did we have the I'm like the Department of Justice and all these Supreme Court and stuff? Why do they have it? So that they can interpret the law. Ghana and Kwadia, and this 4% say that the decision be a favor. Even though say decision no mrantayentre and nansen and ya papa no, you best support and they are lawyers. Alban's man with Bagbin. Or say Mahama's style of leadership is catastrophic. Mahama, the style of leadership, a bomb mind. So why is Bagbin knowing very well, say MPP and winning and this be winning? And this is so the Omade Nabaye, Mahama. Mahama, why? Mahama, ye dear, Alban Bagbin say, only Nyansa, ye dibu mind. Mahama, ye obia Bagbin can say, the leadership skills, a bomb mind. And then the Bagbin here, Juma said the Abaya, Sabio, John Mahama no one can say Bagbin na kind of video where we say, oh, Nim Yansa, ye dibu mino, and Sammy Bugana. So, at the end of what year? Class Prophet, welcome. At the end of what year? Monsieur will low, but Muntie Mammy. Now, Yan Twasso, Yanko.
Some of the decisions, or should say, many of those decisions were so catastrophic.
Mahama decision making. Now, say, onye sebe, onye sure, or no ankasa true book be. One day, measure that a program be a ye beg reading say book no kakra chapter by chapter no be answer be. Or say, The hardest thing for him is how to make decisions. And Alban Bagbin confirmed, say, decisions are Mahama ye ninano a ball mine and more minor bar form. This is Alban's man Bagbin, Kingsford. The same person, Maxwell Big Up, who is fighting and preaching, said John Mahama and Sam Rebuno, or said John Mahama and Nimian San Yedibu Mine. Muntieno.
Contributed to our losing the election. I also think that he hasn't got that mettle, that courage.
Mahama doesn't have that mettle, that courage. That is why they lost the election. We need the mettle and the courage.
Push through when things are difficult.
Mahama don't know how to think outside the box to push through when things are difficult. That is why he's proposing Nkokon Keten Keten. That is why he's proposing Mprekun Keten Keten. This is Alban Bagbin, not Felix Appiah. For you to say, I'm saying that this is Alban Bagbin. Mahama's style of leadership, his decision-making is catastrophic to Ghana. I didn't say it. Alban Kingsford's man Bagbin and Eka. The NDC for him say, Onipa no more than a no more number. Now, as you said, you're about between your chase coming be when you be a dintino. Ginjai man and cop. Now, on the Bogana, my view. And it's true. Ukretiko. Some of the decisions in you, Ukretiko. Ultimate top room was to escalate 17. And non bamatiko netu. Decision making. Something Mahama cannot do. He himself admits in his book, My First Coup d'etat. And Alban Bagbin has confirmed. Said decisions are Mahama make yen kahun tini then you lose the election as NDC. The decision, the style of taking decisions are a detriment to this country. I didn't say it. Alban Bagbin said it. Today, Alban Bagbin wants us to forget all these things about John Dramani Mahama so that he can remain a speaker. That's even if he gets elected again and mess around with Ghana's mind. And the hardest thing is their supporters now from NDC supporters. Oma semo mobu pia. Pia Alexander memo akwaba. Oma seme mobo papa. Muntino babe ko.
And I believe that without that boldness and courage, without that firmness of mind and decisiveness, I don't think that it is proper for us to continue to lead and give the destiny of the country in the hands of people of that nature, not just.
Or say, Obi anajuni mundo. Mpacha baba bene kasa you. Obi anajuni mundo. Obi a sebe own to me making firm decisions, no. Say you your mind way sign question and say you are. Ne ya nyade obe say your mind no. Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin and the cancer same way. And here no kwa I mean Timo. The same Alban Bagbin and the cancer wahi. They are all can Edefa John Dramani Mahama. I hope so we volume to be good. Yanko.
You know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in terms of a human being, when you look at him, he's a nice person. And by his training as a PRO, he speaks very well.
Okay.
You know, he has, as I usually say, a gift of the gab. He can talk very, very well. Throughout.
Or say Mahama. Or a fine human being. Now, the training as PRO no, and no na buano, ama na yeden. Ama unimukasa. Will be say kid and no say, the dollar to the cedi is now 16 and you still support them. I'm shocked. You are in Toronto. Yes. When last did the Canadian dollar ever beat the American dollar? K. Donnell. When last did the Canadian dollar? I live in Canada. I've lived here 24 years. Can you give me the year that the Canadian dollar was higher, 1 cent than the American dollar? Sometimes mono says nkurase training na ye dia mono. Se mo enjina mama ya ndwene Ghana ho it would always go wrong. Let me ask you. When the dollar was 4 cedi, did Mahama pay workers? Was he able to pay workers? Did he grow the economy? Did he reduce inflation? Were things on the market cheap to buy when Mahama had $1 is to 4 cedi? I've told you people, stop that dollar argument because it doesn't make sense. It only exposes NDC more say there are people who cannot rule this country. Then said you are telling me the city is 16. The city is 16 today, yet every child that wants to go to school is being catered for with the country's money. The dollar is 16 today, yet when you go to the market, you get food to buy. Not like 2014 when we couldn't get food to buy. The dollar is 16, yet we have been able to pay workers, government workers. Under John Dramani Mahama, the dollar was 4. What kind of sense is that? They just bundle you people, come and write something. I'm asking you the same questions that you want to, because what is the essence of you saying, hey, Donald, tell me, what was the essence of you saying the dollar is 16 and I'm still supporting MPP? The dollar is 16, but MPP assured me that even if the dollar is 16, they will be able to keep the lights on. They will pay the light bill. Now we are nipa nyansa wo utilimu a wetu ya light bill the ama buying should go and pay power producers. Now wetu me adakaniam buying a discano we ama what the sumu 4 years. Ujina has said that buying a better than obi ama light 8 years. What can you aduma? Na dollar. Dollar near 4 cedi. A buying cement ya hena utimi toye. And this fine. You see, and funny enough, you see they have no shame. Your dollar you claim. So what you said the dollar was lower, yet you could not do government obligations. A champion no military rulers, to be keep government programs running. The only president in the 4th Republic or shutting down government programs was John Dramani Mahama. I turn it into a feeding grant and a loan. Let us be serious. What was the essence? No, tell me. K. Donnell, tell me. Oh, dear. Put all things aside. The dollar is 16. It's 16 cedis right now. Have you seen any worker coming outside to demonstrate that they have not been paid? No. No. As a matter of fact, workers are getting bonuses. Under John Mahama, he didn't even have the luxury to pay the basic salary with his 4 cedi to the dollar. He couldn't pay basic salary, let alone add incentives. Went to me and change my forecast. Went to me and keep Kania on. One Kasawa e-blocks when we Saglimewe Diska. Yet your dollar was 4 cedi. What did you do with that 4 cedi? No? Sometimes I see a junior, just to come and type anything. Think about what you type. Because if you come here with a stupid question, I'll give you a stupid answer. That is how I handle my show. Flow come on flow. No move a dollar is this, dollar is that. Dollar is Mahama to me the heading. You are not ashamed. Me pacho, Smart Bagbin, tell us more about John Dramani Mahama. Yanko.
You know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in terms of a human being, when you look at him, he's a nice person. And by his training as a PRO, he speaks very well. Okay. You know, he has, as I usually say, a gift of the gab. He can talk very well throughout, and also because
But Ghana for to me be Gina service asante for any catcher say, yeah, the gold, yeah, you could kurana. Tell them block your moves. People like that, leave them, let them receive some of the insult because they deserve it. Yeah, the gold, the cry, crime on away. The same person went to Aigbe and told Aigbe for say, I didn't have a manya to say, Omo, Apelani for 3 days. Obi King Chief a Biania Woody. And now we jam uko jina and craft who I went to me a mom away shipping the fishing harbor. Who I went to me a mom landing beach. Obi be mom landing beach and Mahama Kojinazo and craft for them the technology the mother yede. None of you free say ne. Yeah, ma many your papa no more fisher folks no more cry no. Yeah, the BBA by a friendly premix. Premix now a automated thanks to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia digital. And to open out the registration bar, the total allowable number of gallons and liters say at the man near the amount of company namoko. So right now it is digital. This time no, yeah, for premix link go see MPP need a chairman befie. Yeah, for go see NDC ni supervisor befie. A was station hop. Tankers nearby wo ho. What do where you buy ID bar you check your Ghana card okay. Your boat number is say. Your company is say, okay, you are allowed 500 liters. Mumbu 500 liters, mano. Near 500 liters, mano. Now what they call that is the digitization the Ghana feature folks are enjoying. Kwekujina be kankwasi asema chire nkranfo se na nkranfo de ye dokunu na ye die come kekena ke papa shito officer wa kan bibia ma je say de papa we die papa we de kankwasi asemu o se ye de dokunu ne chena mo ane ye pe we na me say afu we me hwen nkranfo vote you the Ghana people makwa vote ni nyepa nke shike ni nyeba afon makwa wa inyame me Ghana be because this time around there owner if you guys follow Satitism and go and vote for John Dramani Mahama again now, then what people are saying about you people, the guys, we would believe it. That you people are destiny killers. Sadly, you don't kill other destiny, so the guys kill their own destiny. Kwani I am mani ne London fishing harbor. Ni ake hanya ake. Oh, fisher folks, let them bring glory to the Garland. Mokwefe bonti. Ataje ni enya eje. Shibunti like stupidly. Baby a yes yama ose kwana koto na mo hono. Hono obi akokoto asabi. O chaneto. Epunu wo ho yanko apunu mu tese de yanko apunu mu. Concrete na ya ne kama. Ya painting ne kama no. Eno no wo run to akone ho. So if you people really don't vote correctly this time, all the nonsense people say about the gas, we will believe it. Now what one uyenkreni Mahama the president and San Nanado. Muko bisa Nanado for land John Mahama for landing beach wanya mamo. Mubisan for fishing harbor wanya mamo. Ekufado na monto abama no ekufado na yeso onye ekufado ya keni no we tumi ebesi landing beach na mamo wasan ya fishing harbor na mamo otokoto abade etia ne yakopon kra janka sebe nyame e na nkebe tuatua moka first bibia na de enkrafo de omo ye kubolos that is the name they gave us. Me kai those times we say me free cry co village here. Oh mo no there's a mon camera and cry for the mon camera. That is how they treat us like yes am yibi. But then they go to the Ghana communities and see the marvelous things that that is happening. And today I can boldly say I'm a proud girl dad. I'm the person because and then se okwa Ghana na offer your education na e man be tim say be emema no minim say muso mahu a. And now for data now, Ghana for young get not free education, you will stay forever. What? Voila. Me say the way ya like the way ya girls are this year a page or Ghana no one. The way ya a page or Ghana. Oh, Charlie, trust me. The right thing to do is to continue with Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. Bagbin, to us.
Of his training, he's been able to gather a lot of knowledge. You can credit him with that. Okay?
But
then it's very admirable. Okay, but we're talking about leadership. And you know, the basic fundamentals of leadership involves character, competence, and care.
He lacks these?
The 3 C's. Definitely, I've given you the basis that if you talk about competence, he has a lot of it. I've told you that. You know, when you are going to lead a group of people, you must know them. I can say with all certainty that the way he performed, he seemed not to have known Ghanaians.
Okay.
I'm not too sure, even though he's a historian, he's gone through the political history of Ghana. And he has not been able to diagnose where we got to and where we want to go to as Ghanaians.
This is Bagbin. John Mahama, Benjamin, thank you, has not been able to diagnose anything. Has BAWUMIA been able to diagnose something? A lot of things, over 32 policies. Well, who say ambulance in Ghana is Mr. President, Mr. My Ukrainian quarter ambulances in every constituency, and then there are 2 ambulances in every constituency. On one case, papa, sabe moja wenya on time was a drobia wenya on time unti ya into your sadia, and then Yanfa be a friend zip line medical drone. Na sabe or walk or coming and now will foam or pinful be a walk or can with them. Now Bibi could see no moja, yet me the drone up by finding solutions. Galam say and then ye dinner why ye did and illegal mining. Mahama, untumin diagnose even after becoming president. Untumin diagnose will be or the best solve that. Has BAWUMIA been able to? Yes. Can I tell you? Open your ears or say, young first camera geological survey school for no young first camera. Now almost prospecting no. Adentia. So illegal miners, small scale miners, ni be na almost say you na. And your mining license near the moment. Say, oh, yes, studying in our child. Your mom, baby, I see a friend of prospecting license. Prospecting, and it's a thing. One month, can say, be a good year, maybe a while. Or go to 2 and a year, and we down, no, go to 2 and a year, and down, go to 20, and saying, you say, as I say. Utie, and then about Umiaka. Yamad survey for we, and your prospecting, no. Into your beer, no bet to make the prospecting license, keke. Akwa den akwa to sebe good amana ye solutions o se nkolai o yo mo den galam say na no mo be nti aden na ye ntetiom aden ye form ye den ye form nko TV technical vocation education is amedwuma na ye nchiro makwan pa yetumi ye den yetumi ye mining no say yetumi kochiro mo de a o mo be hia aka de a ye de be den ye de be ka adwuma no enti yemie bank na ye mom sika kakra ye de be toto ye mfidie ene ye niama ye de be den ye de be ye afi yo say mem pesa mu be ko nsuo so akokru nti no ye de bibia ba ye friend den gold catcher no ne ye de be horo enti mfaso ni se be kwa gina birem ahru sebe just to destroy the water. There's no need for you to go to Prague because the amount of gold catcher. I don't know what they who go. Solutions is what BAWUMIA is preferring. NDC Bagbin is telling you say you the omino ko share Mahama and say biwa oni adwene a yedibu mine. Now the decisions we're making in now are catastrophic. Now. Papa way says Cynthia, welcome. Anyway, now. Nanso, or Ghana for any anke nene nansa enye Ghana for ma ye ni dawa. Any MP before afenyo marking. O man any dawa. Nankan Crawford with plans on my plan and say the way I hear call parliament, you do kuturukubo, you butu ballot papers and Crawford we ballot no. Sani a person ya deko. Benjamin said, please talk to my Ghana people for me. Oh, this time the guys, they have no choice. If they really want development, they know what party can give them. After all, meaning, I'm not for Shiki NDC, all this one, they cannot hide that. Gabi every day, I vote to NDC. Call Kwega population, I vote to NDC. See, I may be a with all the NDC MPs, all the NDC president, all the NDC assemblymen, can it be, MCs, can it be in Amena? What has been the development on the gas? And you see, Accra is not just a circle and the light places. So go to Chokomi. Ya Abomi. Ya Teshi. Ya Nungwa. Ya Koklobite. Go to these places. Krowo. Pram. Those go there and see how people are struggling. Basic amenities. Their MPs couldn't fight for them. Sam George has the big stomach with its ruffian teeth. Ne sebasa ne sene minim se dia na ye yo asa chese nyankopon fase ni sei eno tugu ho asa opa obi anko he Sam George se asa ye shede so mu ne tugu na num nti we sia efu oka fon chin obi a Andra odi me ba bo match na ma na the way I bear me am say erade pa mo pa de he Yesu into NDC like how? Like seriously. The girl people saninya start nya binye hey. Ni wo for shiki eke ha NDC MP, NDC DCE, MCE dine, NDC president. Mini one na. Look at the magic my people in the voter region is doing this time. My people in the voter region are now saying no. Oh, so red. They are saying no, enough is enough. Yama muskasa mo fambe ye keta see defense. And NDC for the year. And so ensure better far. Sabi keta for so na Mahama Dominica. Rice 100 bags. Sugar 50 bags. And Katia 20 bags. Dinner tani dono. Mama ye sacks me and some mama ye tinapa. Mama ye say, has that taken away the problem? No. Because any man would the Abraham should they see move again. Now they are seeing. They are talking. Before, hardly would you see a Votarian coming to expose his own brother, somebody like Kujata Block and so like they will never say anything bad about them. But when someone come and to mama on development say yeah they so the Votarians are talking. The Votarians are talking. They are tired of the cheat. You call them your World Bank. Making every proper major road in the voter region, if it wasn't done by Kufo, it was done by this government. Seriously. So the Votarians are waking up. And I'm telling people, as I grow, you bet to me 400,000. I'm telling you. MPP can get 400,000 and at least add 2 more seats to the seats they have. I'm telling you, in the voter region. And that is what the Ghana people must reciprocate. So be too who question kwa untru nun question den enko show who mini anu enkrafo no muti di amikano. Say obi buawu u etio u kono oko bisa no say oh senior man mami mbua kakra na say onipa no ontumi mbuawa. And so say onipa no ontumi mbuawo. Enti unfa wadwini ye den unfa wadwini no manu sa na se uye no utie di amika no nti se fanu se Mahama ukobisa no for fishing harbor na we nya fishing harbor and farm awo na obi a onu no de bi dai obi aka kire se o MP before the ompe enkrafo asem the ompe enkrafo asem no kai de ono obeya ma we wa be fishing harbor na Mahama no ope wasem no wentumi amfa like how enti se wanka sa uti ona se upa adipapa uti la Otiosu, Chibleo, all those places. And all the good things this government are doing for you, including taking your children to school for free. before Gamma, how many of you people in the gang crowd, how many of us were able to go to SS? Sometimes what we are no quality. Sometimes what we are no quality. No, ni bawawo. So for me, this time I'm watching the guns. I'm watching the guns. I know my people in the voter will do their work, but I'm watching the guns. I'm watching what the gun people will do this time around. Dagby, I can hear your vote, keke. Abani about 10 no ko. Oh, Bianca. Oh, Banin Bane, in a kebi ane premix, I feel a digital. Oh, in a Kenya Bana fishing harbor. Okay, me who can buy in Kenya ba fit a fishing harbor, Ninya Union night, baby. Rather, you go and talk about the food they eat. And I don't know what obsession he has with food and beds. Obama headmaster be a kotak belima. He pay crayfish, koto, or dabo, sisre, and family kwedendi. Free SHS when it be an onone krama kreni. I be fong edi ane basa nyama the president. I honor would you vote? I keep telling you this man, Mahama, there is something wrong. Yet the BB diagro, Papano, sana you know, Olusu, you know, he is not up. Now what do you for yamo? Now go and bring him, and you people will see your square. Yabana you saw me 1-1 because Papa no Bano say he has nobody to respond to. But BAWUMIA de Oba now 1 year here, you have every right to query him. Yeah, I'm showing you people 2 things. I have about 3 videos and then I'm done. Thank God for this life. I didn't think I'll have the strength to do it, but I'm strength. Let's listen to the majority leader, Afenyo Markin, and in the caucus. Now, video no, Bako was from Bako form. She tune in not sure who is considered an honorable and who is just a buffoon, acting buffoonery inside the gallery of Parliament. We have to be careful. Mama Coleman, we have to be very careful. They say, I just can't wait. You see, because we need to be on the ground, in the villages, in the trenches. You see, exposing all the lies there. Because when they go to Choco, it is a different communique they give. And we have to be there. And I know God will do it. Let's watch this video.
You, the media, must add your voice to the advocacy to compel our colleagues to respect the fidelity of the law. I have heard a respected colleague on their side, Honorable Dr. Ayini, calling on Mr. Speaker to respect the Supreme Court decision. If that is true, then that's a noble call from him. Dr. Ayeni is somebody I respect because of his respect for the law. I believe that moderates on the side of NDC will prevail on the horse in their party to call them to order. So I would want to thank you for being with us. We are leaving this chamber peacefully into our offices. Await Mr. Speaker's arrival, and if he calls leadership and we do pre-sitting discussions, we'll take it up from there. But for now, that lawless theater will not share with them, because Ghana, our country Ghana, is bigger than any one individual. So we would want to, at this point, sing our party's anthem to let you know who we are. Colleagues, we are the new patriotic party. We are the new patriotic party. The elephant that will sing, oh, we are born to save Ghana. The elephant that will sing, oh, we are born to save Ghana. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh,
Enti one year call parliament here when yansa no. Ah, wo ma adwene bo no, wo mo na ti yi. Wo mo say we ase a ye ba ye Ghana ye de ma ye no so obi be kire ye mra yi mu a enye speaker. Ye mum eye court. Enti wo mo de wo mo nim say ya serve speaker ne de. Wo mo be ja chamber ho ni na de ama NDC fo no. Na since wo mo pe majority no, wo mo fa nkoye de wo mo be ye. Na endra me rekwe. Endra me rekwe. Ghana for mesrem. Hwe ebufuo bi e wo mu bia ho. Mesrem. Mama mfa ebufuo no nkobere mu kuru wate. Mede nyame srem. Ebufuo bi e wo mu bia. Mesrem. Mama mfa nkoto aba wate. Na montoa Dr. BAWUMIA so. Na ontoa na na do nyuma no no mfa de ono so ne de na ode ka ho no na bebo aye. Lovelace, to see somebody called an honorable. Your majority. And it was not even about say your majority the IABB. And they say your majority ne the IABB. Your majority ne the Akomache pass. Mutie. Your mom majority no. Say the choir match pass you. Some match pass. Some match pass. Ye benya majority no. Match pass. Answer na mebo side video. Money bibi. They are psyching their supporters no once again to think say I'm more majority. When they know they don't have. That is the point I don't get about the NDC membership. No, I did just say, okay, what you say, some George Kraneka, from Mirana Kanya, Ediana Miraneka. Native 3 for so far, not joint news for so far. Ne ya basa the other the nipa junimu sabe some George Becca say ye be choose deputy speakers with minority a caucus. Na NDC ni ya na maame awo no amanu nufusio a ye expect say nyansa be woni trim agi atumu say ampa Sam George say omo be elected deputy speakers NDC say NDC any kura majority. Ghana is this cheap? Ghana is this cheap? But the among had me say Sam George me say odi ya hwe nanum odi American ya Sam obie nanum a ase on say wasa ebro no what apeti obi anum say sa na aye ne sini twe different angle nti jimie se bi bia di jimie beba bia Sam George ka ho ye net na ye di jimie kwasi asam ka ho ye be si jama kakra ye be to stone boy kakra na ya to samini kakra na okrokra mike owi a Sunday no kwa agina sare ho e no akoma 1000 Ghana nti odin kwasi asam kura church elders entumi mfrani ntwenanim mo hwe NDC for no mo MPs amodo am call parliament ni samo mo da bi obi se ma mini atem samo se mo ma adwene ni nya adwuma enti mo hwe mo MPs no mu ni yo
If Parliament was inaugurated, they are the majority side of the House. Let's take some sight and sounds, and then we'll come back and continue with this narrative.
Hey, Indubisi for ni bi abemo. Abowa. Oba se meni mo den. Na nimba we se fanta toa. Me ka tro se ndisi ni de da bi o. Put we no omsile queen or woman no. Endra man hene mu ye body no kwa na me hwe. We na be mind the body. You don't mind the face. Because saka kaku. Mo hwe. Yeah. Now when I'm hey.
This narrative.
Hey, Auntie Felicia. na o pounds no na amfa na say debi na wa ukura na grown form when I used to okay afẹ no man kesi mbrodo si di nachi and this format kwa baby amaye we MPO or represent baby Oba se meni mo den tale he na mama no momogoro kura se ti we ene mama we a abeda no watumi akanyansa se mu parliament wo obekwa akomache yato abayi mo che mo de mo ma che kakra na me esu okọ Ben's bread we no ono oda so ti ho odi constituency for carry chichinga no na me na me bin say we o ma pam no party na pam no lovely me can say but esu okọ brodo ne de na me bin say anko no de do say white you de achiri on na me bin say anko ma on kasa parliament da ye chiroma no kura se won koka kokko hwenkwase aburofo okogina okokekai da ye chiroma no won koka keke no won kokan dia ya chiroma no na nenu ama okogina wa ko hwenkura sesem wotena wa wokeje se mo first lady excellency emfa ye se mo de queen na mo de po na je se original bia mfrem oh debi he o mo Hajia suna tu usu jirem. They say what's that front man? And to be say omuhu TV so. Hajia sanatu. Yeah, and this in a way did we na represent parliament here dear pan ye betumi dia breo. Ukofa we num and building a motherland. Guess what? They are saying we are all involved in building our motherland, but they are not willing to build. They are willing to reject a budget. Yes, kakra. That's how they no ajinsem. Hinti ampa NDC enya message bi am yekoto aba. Is that Dana? As a gura you know message, but really these people don't really have a message. Yekoto aba, this is what they're doing. Oh, Debbie. Maria Kraho. Hey, no hajia so asabe hajia okra de anka won kasa. Ye frown to ma. Ye hajia ye hu yi. Ave ayifu no. Ayi sunkwafo aha inkulenu minim se eba. Inkulenu fo na eba. Omo to aso mo yo omo. Me, Papa Kwasia, MP Jimufo, Yatua Bama, for represent, yes, Nagana for a day. Oh, MP Oswabro, what's me, dear, would you say, break dance now, all you, parliament, you, when you parliament. Was the Yamfagan and Kochakwas Yampafu wins. Odogana, Yamfagan and come away no. Aden, and the uncle, the den bonnet ben a ghana. Wait. Mohe Jackie Chan say, so, I did so well. Said, I mean, some more dancers for parliament. That's how fool young Casan. And this friend piece never 8 parliament. They say, Goro boys no Dawson's. He made a blade for no. Almost Dawson, I say, discotheque for name. Maybe yes, kakra, and the Subayano, no, the ball as was Jimmy Semna. Well, anyways, I'm quite baby. MP more. Wait, do the same thing for you. Yee, and this for my dear woo. Now there I'm going for move free. Casiano, yeah, Ubi Ahe, why is so bored? Yeah, no, Sam George, 100 years, why, okay? Ratting Uncle put in the pub, say. Now, or Tete Ghana, ratting Uncle. Would have had a 9 bill, did you know? Ghana near or Bobby, I'm a friend, a mine ball, one a Bobby, a mine ball near the Amine, I thought they were banana bam. Obi said, I disagree with you that NDC have no message before election. They say 24 days go. Oh, 24 days or my jaika. Because I say, I am Quasiasem. Now, some George, the end of me, pay me that a buffalo way at the parliament, as stress the government, as NDC characters who won. Okay. The Monsan Cotua bonnet to say their motor in 2008. Maybe fiancing every so. Wait. Do much anyway. Wait. Obi said, I can assure you that with what happened yesterday, majority of them will lose their seat. Oh, yes, let me say, say Ghana form here NDC for. Say Papa pass on open development. These people, they will sack them. I'm telling you. Look at Sam George. Parliamentary marching, and they ain't no government business. We are marching. We are marching to our stupidness. Eh? That you know, a bonkeli line. Oh, yeah, no, at the Quasem. What you say? Ya junen yet, ya tea free, ya see drum. A bodam for line, near diginem. I could seize the parliament, yama majority. Went to me and repeal it, he said, levy. Went to me and yashe, when the coyer, we are all involved, we are all now unim. The catcher was saying, this political party NDC, they are so dangerous, so I don't know why Ghanaians keep pampering them. Yet, your baby, near Becca say, Kufuadra, command soldier for good parliament. Mebois. Omunim the omubeyenti omashe that the soldier number parliament and the soldier for be there or parliament soldier for about parliament soldier about parliament Kufuadu the soldier about parliament adia chenya one at the parliament meba me baby bimu na mahu the other parliament e wahin yo me baby bimu na ma kire mo the other parliament ka kire mo say a military and a tia baby. And a bamba being your coffers and talk of fun way by. Ebejina Oka said the way I did I and the mayor bomb threat ye, and mayor bomb search near the idea in our for safety. Because we had the other trouble and things like Kufuado and our free military. So a member of parliament. Matibida. And sadly, their members believe. Even when Aban Babin himself claimed himself, or no man soldier for na ba hono, yes, there be a Yakufari, a catcher, young crow when he did, and say, a Kufad and a soldier for by inti, the other can be an Akaze Kufad and the Omoko. Yeah, pays it in Talampa. These days, I don't even use those words no more. But this is sad. If your MP is here, Brabashane, almost Saha. I can't send this for a Jimmy for no doors. A Jimmy for no doors. I can't do. Oh, new. Where'd you end so dining hall? Yee. Ghana, we have a problem. Ghana, we have a big problem. But and that's all I didn't hear. Me the idea trail. And that's where we no me the trail. One more person joining move to me a request now me we. My fam. Let's laugh small. And I'm answer kakra. One was I deal with the video be answer because minim sanka ye MPP NDC for and I can MPP ni koto mu sanka ompie na omfri ni pedum na ka sebe ya twane ade o de abobobo ni tiri na nya agro. And so NPP, we always show leadership, we always show maturity. Shade, this is a very touching video. I want you guys to watch it. Yes, is. Oji this MPP ni betumi akoto NDC fom. Emo omega sa. Me say ko mpie mfiri crowd na akadetimu ni na so ne so. Chese Jimmy na. But and that's so an American no ewo ho. Takrade Technical University and Omayo Hibaro a use moto ntino udina so I do cause and it so all my Ghana. And it so all my Ghana no the papa pioneer. Oh ya wofu a. Sa adia 3 minutes adia maybe boy. Compel na who say obana dachi hu hia echi wan kasa we do ane a obedi ne. We invest into our kids. Yanko.
They will say, I promise. So you see, you have heard politicians talking about plans are far advanced. And they will say, it's in the pipeline. In the case of the MPP government, we come to tell you only when it is outside the pipeline.
Yes.
So it's outside the pipeline. We are moving in the 21st century. It's a beautiful day for Ghana in the field of education. I'm so happy that now the Ministry of Education has its own TV station. And in fact, under the leadership of
and the Ministry of Education, our Yankasa TV station. The Yankasa TV station. Lady Gaga, I'm okay. How are you also doing? I said, "Maybe perception about Oboa. Maybe we are could picture drag. I will run rough Oboa." Education is the key. And honorable Duchum Nenapo, Oma Yetuma Kesie. Our education, how they are my especially honorable Duchum. Ejuma papa na yen education no. Penny beshe. Enye green book penny na beshe. Ade a wo hwe ni na ya Ghana wo enye bruchiri. First no we ni ehunu CNN and DWTV. Sometimes BBC. E wo Ghana. Obaneda chinti. Aban na yesa investment we. Obaneda chinti. Abani di sika shesa ade o me de trade ni wan kasa wo ba. Na wo benya dache papa. Wo se sa aban na nya because dokono bo okosoro. Na Mahama oba dokono no beti so. Kana for mama ye ni nda ho. Mama ye ni enda ho. Papa. Because this NDC people, this is something they cannot think about. But who are what they buy and so they won't let you even do it in peace. No more, almost yeah, one a year senko for Ghana card will be to me ko catch them say a kufuado a kojiska say or they be just SSS. Catch a million month and force. It's like always mischief. I do to us.
Nana Jamfia Jabo, the CEO of Sembilos. Great things are happening. Center for Distance Learning and Open Schooling. We have our TV station, the MOE channel. They are broadcasting live now. We are also going to be launching the Ghana Virtual High School, where you can go to high school online. The future is here today.
And the high school now here kono. But me atene fiako. The here say ukra computer no be on set to up with. To fee to them. Now we see there. One call for a classroom is there. Distance learning, remote learning. Ebruche na sani amanisi. NDC wo her name ni ho. And the apa. O se de odi aba ni mo nya de na de went to me amfa ma na yemfa na mra entasum. Entasum kra. Na mama yenya word. To aso.
And my big piece of innovation championed by the president is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education. You see all this happening in our schools, go to Accra High, and not only are the high school students working on robotics, but the students in the area comes there to practice coding and robotics. Friends of mine who saw this on TV said, "Is that Ghana?" I say, "Yeah, it's Ghana." We have 3D printers here, and it's Ghana. Our students are developing and flying drones, and it's Ghana. The only high school probably in the world with a tarmac for flying drones is found here in Ghana. You see,
but Ghana na uche you,
Ghana girls.
Ghana kola play ya uche efia ko bi ampem girls. Play ya uche ya ebetu nkola na ebetu ya ne tarmac ni na ama no. Ghana ni ba. Unim dey dey wo because I'm a father of girls. Omo ye ma. E ma na she play ni ade aye to you. Ghana kola SS4. Enti enne Chinese phone to me mfa omo. Sa omo video na obo akola ketekete na o hihye niama ni ma metwa yempoa bio. Because ebe kakra no yes yen kola no from primary na ebe start ya hihye niama. This is Ghana. Mama Eunice, you are late because I'm almost done. I already mentioned your name. Look at this.
See, they have a tarmac, and I don't understand. They call this the Ukraine field. Now I say Ukraine field. You want the Russians to come and beat you? But these young women are simply wonderful. So I showed this at UNESCO, and they clap for Ghana.
And I have to know. And I have to know. And I have to know. Ghana ma and Kwale what SS. Yes, she
come back to land.
Emma net to Asia land. Mohe. Omo can say we control that we control.
It flew for about 30 to 45 minutes before it came back to land.
No. It took me to 30 to 45 minutes. And I be landed. Yeah. And I landed. And I landed. It is a way I will for now catch them say.
But this couldn't have worked.
Ebra Mahama wo no. Sa niama we were who be Ghana. And now ban be aba who sa de no Ghana. Was a dokno boy din ti sa ban na nye hwe. Ghana for mesremo. Eni di mu ara. Aba we ya ye koto no ye da che aba. Aba we ya ye koto no enye de pese ye de te gari olonka so ma ye din no. Aba we ya ye koto enye de pese ye ti tomatoes so nnema yen. Debi. Enye no kra. Aba we ya ye koto, it is about the future of our children. Let us be bold in accepting change and not make the mistake of going to bring back John Dramani Mahama and his NDCs. Omu nishe mayen. Jamomu 8 years. Omu ntine fiye homework. Ntine fiye homework. Na yamfa solutions mbre Ghana for ye nya hwe yamfa mba. About we. It's about you, your kids, and their future. man koto selfish aba se obu afu obi wo MPP nto koto aba de asai wankasa obada ache se obi ma obi bi ndi yenti na ye ka bibia ye medidi ene anka ye dede bia anka ye betena esa anka sebe ye di yensa egu yeti because ye dwetire kakra sebe ye tumi bo ano ene ye de kotwen kwase de bia nya kwase amanso na ye manso papa manso e be save president na save o mind ye manso papa ye no mu bi ye de esika e kotwen manso ene sebe akrepo ye ya onipa de tie ye te ha because sende po ye discan po ma me na media ebesa but say ye de hihye bi ba na me nua bi nya bibia te say education ya TVET bia nya ne so kira ye be frame na ankwasi amla me kra de pa no mo frame pa me de ya no ma frame pa we say ni hia o pa say ni hia sad no will be a thing of the past ebruchi systems and a man develop here ebruchi systems and a man develop here mumma yenye, excuse me to say, more conscious. Yes, that is the word. When we are choosing, mumma yenya more like insight in a juma ye koyen. Anya hwe kura wo baby you go school. Obe pesa aban bi beba no beka de ko review bo ane ase no. Health insurance tom ka so mo ko yi ni ye. Ye kona health insurance nye adwuma. Sa NDC we nyi obi a ye hu wo da. Nyame ada wo ma ye hu wo da. Mama ma ye ho kwan. Mo me fa ye. And some find the set try some find in 2008. Edi nya ye ho tam. No brana Ghana e break. Kakra bit me dia mama no. And then obi mbisa TikTok, so that is okay. I also there, I'm done. Sister Evelyn, I sent you by Mr. Koye. Told them I'm fancy. Nyame ado am konko pedro bin. Nyame nkowe akekedro ni ade ade. Nyame ado ma Friday buga there be Friday political zone. I'll be back here. Ochina hopefully a bit me buga. Ntimo am support you no. Coda Media and Coda Radio on Facebook. Obawa you'll be able to see the work we are doing there too. Yeguswa ebisa mo amopesa mo boa na yetumi ye campaign no chale mo na ebre no kwa na ekonanim mo yentumi enkoye adwuma na yentumi fa Ghana entuma papa infra no na ye massa NDC for we omo big because any obi na we kura obenya access to internet or access to Facebook to even watch programs and now so obenya kura na data here no wa obit me the stream. But once you're on the ground, I saw the magic when I was on the ground, to be honest with you. I saw the magic, especially going into the hinterlands and talking to people. You actually get a lot done. Till Charlie, I'm crossing the fingers. Now let's make this happen. I mean, sure said definitely we are going to win big and win in the parliament big. Okwa or number one. Masremwa baby also no dano. The Hona ne Begina or number one. Nebano so number one. Into ama samaya oto aba edema Dr. BAWUMIA na watu ama Kasim honorable Kasim Yaya watu aba de amano what ya say said ye be ya ibetumi ayeden ibetumi akoye no muye Nyankopon nhira mo na wanyamo kese ma ko man said that is Kofi Kinata School oh sawo Takrade Technical University okay ntino Charlie yeah that's it say mutumi be dwan ne nyame nti na ne mu ntwe obia na oche de nyame adoma mo hia me buga kochira na say mo hia me yawo political zone again on Friday nyame ni na say nyame nti na ne mu ntwe bye bye.